What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I'm down here in the lounge like I am sometimes, and I'm actually waiting on some people to show up so we can shoot a little bit of pool. And then after that, I'm going to go upstairs and live stream with you guys. So I'm just checking in with you guys to see what the vibe is, see what the word is, you know, what we do on a Wednesday night, so we don't get it in. But I want to express my thoughts really quickly. Because there's so much to mine out about this whole Will Smith thing. First and foremost, I don't think that Will is the only one. Let me say that right away. I don't. There's so many different accusations and people that are coming out, and I'm not one really to go with rumors, right? And so I don't think that rumors are the thing that we really need to lean on, but the question then becomes, who can you trust? And the reason why I say that is because, and I want to connect the whole rumor argument with the trust argument, because for years we've been hearing that this is what's been happening with Will Smith and his lifestyle and all of this. And even with the whole Dwayne Martin situation, he catching the shrapnel that comes along with it. And I think that he was married to one of them chicks, like the chick from Martin. I forgot what her name is. But for years, we've been hearing about this. And you have to think, right? Where are these rumors coming from? Why are people believing these things in the first place? Like, we didn't just make it up. Somebody made it up, or somebody leaked some information that then became a game of telephone, and it became much, much worse, except for this time, we're starting to see who the culprits are. And one of the culprits, obviously, via Tasha K, and again, I don't know how Tasha K continues to get this information. One of the culprits just so happened to be Will's personal assistant, who some consider to be his best friend at times in his life, especially earlier on in his life and in his career. And he hired this guy, and this is what the rumors are. He hired this guy because he was one of the people that were closest to him. And as a result of it, the ones that needed to keep his secrets. Now, I'm starting to possibly believe that it is true. And the reason why I'm believing that it is true is because when you have somebody that close to you, divulging information and being that graphic and having that type of description, it may be some embellishment in there or whatever, so on and so forth. But he said that Dwayne Martin was in there murdering him. So I have to ask a couple different questions. And the first question that I got to ask is, who sent you, and what did Will do to you that then put you in a position where you want to tell all of his personal business? That's A. And then B, the question is more or less for y'all. The second question is, who can you trust? When you start to look at your personal circle, and again, that's some wild accusations, because none of us have any proof that it's true, but that's some wild stuff, yo. Wild accusations. Now, I'm not even one to really address rumors personally. When somebody personally asks me a question or confront me, I'll answer the question directly. But when somebody says something like that, I got to come out and address that personally, especially if it's not true. I got to address that right away. I believe in being above it. I believe that when, something happens, that you don't even address it, because blogs then turn into news. But when somebody says something like that, I don't know, just for the sake of my manhood, if they lying on me, I got to come out there and address it. I got to address it, right? But again, I want to go back to the original question that I have for you guys. Who can you trust? If you can't trust the very dude who you put inside of your book, and Will said he put him inside of his book, that this guy has been his personal assistant based off of the relationship allegedly that they've had for literally decades. And then the guy is willing to take a decades-long friendship, mentorship, personal assistant, torpedo his own career, and then throw it all down a drain in order to get on Tasha K. Man, listen, either the bag is unusually, disrespectfully big. I mean, big in which she retiring you. Listen, somebody got to pay you multi-million dollars in order to do something like that. And even if they make that type of offer, man, I can't take no offer. I don't care if you offer me $1 billion. And this is a fact, though. And I know it's a lot. Don't sit here and say that. A lot of y'all can't say it. If you ain't one of them dudes that be in a trap, because a lot of y'all be snitching for a corned beef sandwich and some chili cheese fries. Some of y'all be snitching. I seen y'all on the first 48. You threw your mans under the bus for nothing. Y'all be telling and snitching and throwing your homie under the bus, and the first time that he make you mad, you willing to throw everything away, and you act like you never met him. You will throw years-long relationships down the drain just for a little bit of gossip. And I don't understand y'all. It makes no sense to me. So don't sit here and tell me that y'all real, because y'all are just like that other dude. That's a feminine trait. That's a female trait. For you to just turn on somebody like that when you don't necessarily care. It ain't nothing that he could have done. Nothing that he could have done. I don't even speak on people that I know in real life. I don't even speak on and say anything negative about them, even if I fell out with them, because I know them in real life. And if I got your phone number, I can tap in with you. I'm never going to speak on your personal situation. Your personal business, that ain't my business to speak on. And so I don't understand, man. There's no amount of money that you can give me that would sacrifice my integrity when it comes to holding down the people that I'm loyal to. Even if you enemies with people, there's rules of engagement. It's rules to the war. You can't just do whatever it is that you want to do. You don't do stuff that you can't come back from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can never come back from that. You can't come back and be cool. Y'all can't reconcile. And see, this is the thing. This is when it comes to forgiveness. I can't forgive nobody that ain't asking for it. If you want war, then it's just 100% war 100% of the time. And it ain't over until one of us go down. Yo, those are words of war. Real talk. I mean, God, it's so many different ways to mind this out. You can start talking about Jada and why she feel the way that she feel and why she feel empowered to continue to do the things that she do. You could talk about the past, when Will said he gonna get you back. You can mine out the Dwayne Martin thing. You can go into the femininity of it. You can go into the loyalty of it. But good God, y'all got to keep y'all grass cut. Especially, I mean, this type of stuff happens as far as people trading on each other and doing that type of stuff on a regular basis. This happens all the time as far as people doing each other dirty, and you don't know where it came from, and your man's was the one that got you lined up, and your man's is the one that got you clipped, and you don't get a chance to be able to tell the story because you 6 feet under. This happens all the time where people are doing each other dirty, and your biggest problem in your life, A, is going to be self-inflicted wounds. It's the things that you do to yourself. And then B, is going to be the people that you surround yourself with. But here's the other question, and I'm going to leave y'all with this, and I'm curious as to, know what y'all feel in the comments. Are you the toxic friend? Are you the one that would throw your homie under the bus for a hoe or a job or a few $1,000s? Or would you switch up on the people that's been loyal to you all for some clout? People do it just for internet fame nowadays. 15 minutes of fame and it's up. Not even 15, 5. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the live stream tonight. Oh, we going in tonight. We going in tonight. Let me go and get my peoples. We about to go and shoot some pool right behind me before the live stream get popping off so I can take the edge off and be in my cool space before I get into it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat.